Hi everybody, I'm Carrie from the Frog Project, and this short Yin-inspired practice is a practice that will help to stimulate creativity and courage, and if there is any anger, it should also help to reduce or process or integrate this. So coming down to your floor, get nice and comfortable, and you can rest your head onto your arm. It doesn't matter which side you start on. So lying on either side, we're going to do both sides to balance us out. We're going to do a pose called cat pulling its tail, and it's a lovely stretch with a lovely twist, which is really nice for helping us to connect to the element of wood, the season of spring. And I'll explain a little bit more about that in a minute. So your top leg, bring your knee up towards the chest and just rest the leg on the floor. Then bring the bottom leg stretched out, so you're really lying on the side of your body, almost like a sleeping position. Some people sleep this way. Then bending the knee, maybe that's enough, or maybe you can take hold of the foot. So wherever you can be comfortable, you can stay here, or if it's comfortable, you can release this upper arm and you can roll onto the back of your body, taking this hand to the outside of that knee and adding a little bit of pressure to instigate a twist. So you can choose a place that feels comfortable for your head and your neck. Maybe your gaze is up to the sky, or maybe it's slightly to the side. If you want to create more energy in the body, then you're welcome to keep your eyes open and just soften your gaze. If you want to go deep inside and feel a little bit more restored and relaxed, then close your eyes, helping us to shut off from the world and gather all our awareness inside. As we hold this stretch for a few long breaths, pulling that tail, that foot towards the body, feeling that lovely stretch on the outer thigh, and gently pressing the hand into the outer knee as you feel the stretch on the opposite leg, through the outside of the leg into the glute, into the lower back as you twist into the pose. Maybe you want to try turning your head all the way to one side to feel a lovely stretch in the neck. And if that's too much at any point, you can guide it back. And while you're in this pose, you can imagine cultivating the feelings that you get when you step outside and you see the blossom on the trees, or the bulbs starting to push their way up through the soil, and the tiny buds everywhere. And you feel the essence of spring all around you, where the waiting of the winter is starting to pay off. And you're rewarded with this growth, with this newness everywhere. So we're going to gently come back on this side now, coming to the other. So letting go of your foot and rolling back to the side of the body. Bringing the hand back underneath or the arm back underneath the head and both legs coming in towards the chest. For a moment here. And we'll turn to the other side. So take your time, come onto your back, and before we move, just resting here for a second. Maybe knocking the knees from side to side and just noticing how everything is feeling in the body. Good. And then rolling onto your other side. Bringing your head again to rest on your arm. Taking a moment to get comfortable. When you feel comfortable, sliding the upper leg up towards your body, knees resting on the floor. So you're almost in a kind of cozy sleeping position. Straighten your bottom leg. Take a pause. And then bending this back knee. So maybe that's as far as you go. Or if there's space to hold onto your foot, take hold of your foot. So this might be more than comfortable and you might be feeling a good amount of stretch here in the body. And if that's the case, just stay here and breathe. If you feel like going a little bit deeper, releasing your head from your upper arm, roll over onto your back, and then taking your hand to the outside of this knee, continuing to pull on your tail. So you're bringing yourself into the twist. So you're enjoying the stretch along the front side of the thigh. And at the same time, the twist of the opposite leg. Again, finding a comfortable place for your head and your neck. It doesn't have to be the same as it was on the other side. And making your choice whether you'd like to keep your eyes open and just soften your gaze. Or move a little bit deeper by closing your eyes. And guiding your awareness inside. Bringing back those feelings, those emotions that you experience when you realize spring is here. And along with this, the creativity, the space to make new decisions. All of these things as an antidote to anger. If you ever experience anger, bringing yourself to this place, even to this stretch. Here we're stimulating the liver and the gallbladder meridians, the energy channels which help to promote the element of wood, the growth, and the beautiful imagery that everybody has a place or has a right for a place in the sun. So finding your place in the sun, growing up and out in whichever direction you need to grow to find your place in the sun. So taking a couple other breaths here. And slowly releasing the leg as you bring your head back to rest on your arm, both legs together. Coming down, back to the side. And rolling over onto your back. Taking a moment to knock the knees from side to side as you just feel sensations through the hips there, through the lower back. And then if you feel like it, coming into a gentle shavasana just for a short while you observe the sensations and let everything settle. And feel free to stay here for as long as you like. When you're ready to come back, bringing some movement into your body, any stretch that feels good, and gently pressing yourself back up. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.